Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to learn a new skill and compete with the young crowd. This is video 59. I want to talk about arrays. Again, I guess some few people need a little bit more knowledge. So, what is an array? An array is a special variable that stores multiple values in one single variable. You can access the values by referencing to an index number. Remember I showed you with the square bracket 0, 1, 2. Or name, like an associated array. We have three different arrays type. Again, there's the index array with a numeric index, something like this, right? Let's say num. This gives you, let's say if we had num 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and you want to see the first one, save it, it'll give you 1. If you wanted to see the 0, 1, 2, the third, if you want to see the 3 number, just put 2. Save it. 3. Because this is an index array. And the way you get this information is you gotta use numbers. Then you have the associated array, which uses keys. So if you did 1 like that, let's say 2, so you're going to use the rocket, then you're going to say 3, this is the rocket that I keep talking about, and you have that last one, which is 4. See? And if you wanted to see that first one, you just say 1. Save. And you get the number 1. If you wanted to see like that last one, just say 4. This could be anything, okay? But I just used the word 4 for it. And you get 4. That's what the associated array is. And then you have your multi-dimensional arrays. That one contains one or more arrays. You have several array functions that help you to get like the max and the minimum values, how to merge two arrays. You can check if an array has a certain value. Like for instance, if I wanted to, let's get rid of this. If I wanted to get the largest, value, I guess I can go like this. I can say, let's use what everybody uses, states. Like those. So we could say, oh, by the way, you can create arrays like this, right? Or you could do this. I like this one better because it's more cleaner. So if we say, we already show you what an array, the associated array is, but we'll do one anyway. New York. Used to be the best city in the world, well, in the United States anyway. Let's see, we got New Jersey. with a rocket. And let's say, what's that city? The big one, New York, right? Alright, so let's try, give me one, pen. That would be Philly, okay? That's a beautiful city. Oh, like Boston. I used to love all the big cities to visit them. Let's see. Okay, how about Florida? So we'll say Florida. And what's a good thing? Miami, right? Miami. Nice, but Miami. Yeah, I guess we'll kind of leave it there. Let me see. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's okay. 4. And how about if we do, what is the max? So let's say we can. Let's do this. We could say the max key, and then you're just gonna say you're gonna use the word max. See, this was just going to give you what's the largest. So you go like this, and then you say, I want the array keys, because you're only working with the keys, which I'm going to show you in a second. Then you're going to call this states, and then you go like this. Let's put a little space there. Semicolon, and then let's echo this. So we're gonna say $max key. Let's see. Hopefully I got everything right. Let me see. It is called max array keys. Yeah. So let's see. Number 5. It did not like some. Oh, I know what. Boom, pen. See? It's the max. You know why it's trying to say it's the max? Because P, see this P right here, is larger than N, and N of course, and it's larger than F, so you get the large. So that's your max. You can even do the minimum if you want to see. I mean, let's call this, let's say $min key equals 2, and then we say min, like that. Semicolon, don't forget that. Let's copy this stuff in there. Let's put a little space there so you can see it better. Alright, so if we go like this, man, we should do, oh yeah, it'll give me, hopefully, did I save this? Oh no, wait a minute, I forgot to echo it out. Let's do $min key. See how this works? But I mean, I don't use it much, but I mean, if you wanted to see what was the minimum or the max of those numbers, why not? And the array keys will give you just the keys itself. They just keys. They also have values. Let's see, Florida. Let's get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. Florida, right? Because it's smaller. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. Let me see, what else do we have? Yeah, remember we talked about the is array? That one gives you, if, you know, if, like for instance, this is, you assigned this array into this variable. So now what it tells you is that this is a variable. So you can always check, right? You can say echo and just say is, you know, you can put this in an if, oh, wait a minute, I spelled that wrong. Is underscore array, right? $states, did I spell it right? yes, states, and then semicolon. And they give you 1. See that 1? That means yes. If it was, no, like let's give it, let's copy this, put it over here. Let's do 1 and we're going to call it, you know, this is good right here. Look, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, right here. And then if you put A, B, C here, remember I told you that strings, well, let me show you. It's still, oh, let's get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. There you go, 0, because it's not an array. Even though you can get this, but it's checking this out, it says not an array. You know why it's not an array? Because it doesn't have the square brackets or the word array like this. You didn't assign this, so of course it's not an array. This is a string, so if you go like, I'm kind of going ahead of myself, but I think I showed you this before. And it's 1, see, because it is a string. It is a string. You know something that's weird too? I'm going to show you something that maybe I was going to show you a little later, but I'll show you anyway. $ABC. If I did this, right, and I said that I wanted to see that first one, all I have to do is go 0. See, in the weird sense, it's not an array, but you can get individual characters from a string like this, because it looks at it as an array. So if you want like this, you got A, see? Let's go to A2, number 2. Let's, see, it's weird, right? Because by doing this is a string. You already checked that it is a string because the number 1 came. If it wasn't, it would be 0 or nothing, right? Now you can break down that string and copy, you know, individual characters by just putting a number, and it becomes an array. It is one of the strangest things out, but that's what it is. Now let's see how you got the int string. How about if we do, there is an int, we already solved this already, the int array, remember that one? Like you could say echo in underscore array. It's just trying to say is this particular value in that array. So if I went like, let's put a little space here. If I did this, right, and I put, what's that word? Let's do it here. Let's do this one. Philly. And Philly's real nice, man. Especially looking at all those old buildings and the bell. See, we're going to look at this. So right now, this is saying, is this Philly inside this array? And if you go like this, boom, number 1. Yes, it is. So you can always put this like in a if, like that. And you can stick this sucker right in there, like that. And if it is, it'll do whatever this else will do whatever's in here. See, because arrays are pretty powerful. They're a powerful thing. They have like, it's just great stuff. Real good stuff, real good stuff. This is built-ins, you know. The real strength of the PHP is the arrays, the built-in array functions. You can build your own, but you got so many of them that you can. It's one of the most powerful. That and the use of the database, you can make everything dynamic. All right, so let's see what we could do about like the merging two um, arrays. So you can actually merge 2, 3 arrays at the same time. So let's do that. This is states. Let's try let's country maybe. What is this do? Who's North America? That's one. There we go. Right, and then you could say the rocket ship because we're making it into an associated array. You can say USA, and what's the other one? Europe, maybe. I've been there too. I went to Spain. I went to Italy. Did I spell that right? Did not. You know that. Okay, so say my colon. So now you got, let me see, you got this one and you got this one. So if I wanted to merge them, all I have to do, let's make this combine. How about that? And then we can say array underscore merge. I think I showed you guys how to do this. So we're gonna say array merge do. Then we're gonna say echo $combine, and over here we're gonna put in $state and what is it, country. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's see. Make sure that I spell that right. We got these two guys. I want to merge this to this and this. I want to see it. Okay. Let's save it. Let's run it. Boom. Wait a minute. Number 9. Where is it? Number 9. Oh, sorry. Let's do the print R so we can see it. Let's get rid of that one. See, I create the errors and then I fix them. So that way, wasn't it perfect? That we're you are actually sitting right next to me and I'm showing you on the screen, one-on-one. You know what I mean? That's why I explain things to people a little easier that way. I mean, I could break it down like, oh, you know, the array, conversion, zero to go by like how real instructors do. You know, I'm not an instructor. I just want to show you what I know. All right, so if we do this, go like this, save it, boom, there you go, combine. See how it combined this array? I'll tell you what, we're gonna make it so we can read it better. Remember what's you know what it is? It's the pre. So the pre statement. So this will echo remember that one? So let's save this, copy and save it right here. This will format it better so you can see it. There you go. See, this is the first array. What was it? New York, New Jersey, Philly, Florida. And of course you got North America and Europe, right? And look what it did. Florida, North America, and Europe. They combined them together. Isn't that great? Then you got remember we talked about the end. Do you think I'm gonna need those? Let's see, maybe. Yeah. Remember we got this thing called end. And what it does, it gives you like the end, the last one. That right there. So if I wanted to, oh man, you know what we could have done? Could have just kept this one like this. Yeah, we could do this. We'll go like this. and we're going to say, what is it, echo, and I want to end, and I just want to see the last one. These, I hate those spaces. I mean, it doesn't matter. You could do, you know, this works like this, by the way. You're not going to get an error or anything like that. We're going to say $combine, like this. You think this will give us? Yeah, I think so. We could do that, right? So we're gonna say, let's save it. Boom! Look, Boston. What was the last one? Boston. See? It'll give you the last one and Boston. Let's say if you had like a file. Do I have a file name? I don't think I do. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a file. I don't know. Maybe we'll make one. By the way, this is my local host. It gets started like this. Where is it? See, exam. Gives you the stack. See, this one I will have a problem. Services, my SQL don't work. It got corrupted. But I can still use the server for different things. Let's find a file that's easy. Something that's, I don't know, I don't really have a list. I guess I can make one. I should have been more prepared. I'll tell you what, let's, what should we do? Alright, let's do a new one. I'm gonna say the name of the file. You know something? We'll deal with that later. Right now, I just want to do not that one, this one. What I'm gonna do is, did I show you this? Did it work? Let me see. Sure did work. So if you go like this, you get rid of it, all this. Same thing. Save it. Same thing. If I did, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll break it down. We'll do that other file thing later, because both, you know something? We do have a section that I created where we deal with scraping a website and breaking it down. We'll do that another time. But we probably did that on the last video. I have to, I don't remember. But anyway, let's do this one. So let's say we have a file like this, and we're going to call it a let's say text, right? And then I wanted to explode this, meaning that I want to create an array. So if I did, let's call it parts, because I'm going to break it apart. Parts. I hear what I. All right. So I can say explode. Remember we already talked about this, how it takes a. And what I want to do is I want to blow it up here. I want to break it right here. If this would have been a comma, I would put comma right here. But it isn't, right? I go like this, boom, boom, comma, and the name. Copy that over here. Should we do the, where is it? Let's take this. Do you see what I'm getting at? Like that. So if you go like this, check it out, boom, see how we broke it out? A made an array. This parts is an array. You took a file name, you could have been huge, and it's an array. And if you just wanted to see that last one, right, all you have to do is say echo and and then put, what's the name of that? Oh, maybe I need more space. I'll tell you what, let's do this because I wanna. All right, you go like this, boom, text. See, gave you the last part of the whole thing. Then you have this thing called the array key exists. You've seen this in some of the example of that website that called itself. Remember that one? We could say that if, let's take all this out so we don't get in the way. Let's get all that crap out of there. Do we need this? Yeah, we don't need that. Let's keep these two guys. So if I wanted to see if that pen exists inside there, then I could say, hey, an array, you know, just like we could say in underscore array, you can do it like this in an if statement. So you could say if, so you, oops, sorry, let's do this. And then you put it in here, and you can say, okay, array key exists. Even you can even put this in the form, not the form. You know how the form calls a file, and you send that information from the form, and it goes into that file. That file does the security thing. That's one of the things you can use, because if you hit the submit button, it'll say, hey, did you hit, is the submit button got hit, and it'll say yes, it does, and then it'll do all the good parts. And if it didn't, then it kicks it out, and you can put, you know, anything. But it's the same thing that we'll do. I'm going to show you right here, so you can kind of do this. Let's put a little space here, and then let me see if we kind of did, let's say pen. Do I have pen? Yes, I do. And then you go $states like that. How about we write down echo yes, and you can say else. Then you can say echo no, oh man. Let's see. Let's do this. 8. Why is there a problem? Alright, says here call undefined function. Oh, this. There you go. Yes, see? It's pen inside states. See, you can do that. You can also use the in like this, and I showed you that already. Anyway, that's how that works. So now we have something called the keys, like the array keys function that returns an array containing the keys itself. So we got country, right? And we could say, let's take rid of this, all this. Let's say keys, oops, equals array underscore keys, and you can say semi. Why did I? Maybe should have kept this stuff. Let's do the print R, and then let's echo that again, but this is the closing tag. What was it? Pre. There you go, man. So what I do is I'll take this, keys is ugly. How about we do, yeah, why not? Keep it keys, since it is keys that we're dealing with. and here we'll put in dollar country. That'll be okay. Boom. See? It gives you North America and Europe because those are the keys. It's the same way with the values. If I did this, returns the values. Put an array. We'll say values like this. And we'll do country, why not? And then we'll say values like that. Save it, copy, paste it, save it, and it'll give you the values. Good stuff, good stuff. Now we got this thing called a map array. Should we get rid of some of this stuff? Let's get rid of this one. We'll keep that one for now. Let's say you want to create a function. So what happens is with the array, this is how it's spelled. Like this. Okay. So what happens is this function sends each value of an array to a user-made function that you're going to create, and it returns an array with the new values. Now it depends on what you're doing with the function, of course. You know, given that the user name function, let me just show you. Let's see, if we did function and let's say my func, we're gonna say $v, why not? That didn't look good. $v, and all I want to do is return. You know, by the way, when you do functions, they want you to do like, those are the rules. You instead of keeping it here, put the curly brace on the next line. I mean, this is how people really do it, and that's just, you know, just so you can get used to it. But I kind of like it like this because I always did it like this when I did JavaScript and all the other things. So let's do the return, and then we're gonna say, we're gonna take that same information, we're gonna times it to itself. So we're gonna say v asterisk $v, semicolon. It's not good. That's one function, right? Then let's create another one. We're not create let's create the actual values that we want to send so this can work, right? So we'll say $var. I should have kept that other one. And let's say, oh, let's use this one anyway. And we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. I hate when I do that. 5. And then we're gonna take this stuff, and I'm gonna put it over here, like that. But within this, instead of doing this, I want to run another function called the map, right? Array map. So you say array underscore map, like that. Maybe I should put a space here so you can see it better. Let's put some spaces here. All right. So what happens is it takes this, right, map, and I want to take both of them. So we'll take this name, and of course, don't forget to put it in quotes. And in this one, you're going to take the actual array with the values. So you see what this is going? You're saying, I want to map this with this stuff, with this. So basically you say, oh, I want to map my function, but I want to pass in the actual values into here, and it'll give me this. And that's how you do it. Let's see if it works. There you go. See? As you can see, you know, 1 times 1, 1, 2 times 2 is 4, and of course, times 3, 9, and you know. That's a good way to do it. We also have something like to pop it. Oh, let's keep this here. What the heck? Like to pop it. Like for instance, if I did dollar value, I'm going to change the value now. And let's say array. And I want to pop some. So right now we say red, white, blue. Right, like that. And then I wanted to, let's print, oh man, my hand. These chairs are not that convenient. I gotta get those new chairs. Alright, so if we had this, let's say vowels. Just to give you, what did I do? Oh. Boom, see? So what I want to do is I want to pop my last one. That the pop function, what it does is deletes the last element of an array, so it'll delete this guy. So if I kind of did right here, let's do it right here. We'll say, oh man, my hand. Excuse me, guys. Let's say array. You know, you could do it like this too, by the way. Doesn't have to be associated with another command. So if you say I want to pop that, so let's do this one. And what it does is just going to get rid of the last one. So then when you read it again, it should be there. There you go. See how this one right here added, but then you say pop. It got rid of the pop. If it did, let's get rid of this. So if I wanted to do this, or maybe not, I should have kept it. So if all this pop like this, and then you go, oh, I should have just kept it. Why did I do that? It's okay. It's all good. So we'll do this. Put it in here. Blue. See? Because this popped it from here. So you got the original right here. But you want to see where did it go? Well, you put it, you assign it to an array, a variable, and just print it out, then you'll see it. That's the one you popped out. Alright, so there is a thing called unshift. Should I get rid of this? Yeah. Let's do like the array unshift. Let's see, let's spell this right. Let's do on, which I thought it was a strange name that they do that, but that's what they gave it. On shift, this inserts a new element to the array. The new array value will be inserted at the beginning. So we have this, then I can say let me see, this one says about which. Nah, that's okay, we can just leave it. And we're gonna say shift, let's put in I don't know, let's do the color purple. Yeah, I like purple. It's not my favorite color. Black is my favorite color. I also like blue, and of course I like red. but driving a car that's red, you know you're gonna get tickets. All right, so if we did this, and let's take this, put it in there. Let's put Poppy. Yo, Pop. All right, let's see. Save it. What did I do? Oh, duh. What did I call this? Var. I want purple. And I want to. Didn't want to do it there because it's really no longer there. Let's do the var. What should I do here? Oh, you know something? We can just echo it. So if we say echo this, did I spell it right? Array on yeah. That's a lot of wording. And I think I got to bug this. Boom, there you go. See, pop wasn't a real one, so you couldn't. That's just something that comes out. When you pop it, it goes into another. What is that? Variable. When you want to look at it, you can look at it, but you can't add to it. So over here, you say unshift purple, and you put purple in front of this. You can even push. Push puts it in the back. So if I did, well, we already seen what this is, right? So how about if we just do, how about if we just do it here? Let's make this a push. And of course, to push, you got the var. Let's push. What color do we have? How about we do black? Let's do the saving. Boom, and it pushed it right in the back. See, black. Then you have what else do we have? We got the push. We got the unshift. We got the shift that removes the first element. So should we do it here? Okay, let's do it here. I'm gonna say, let me see. Does it really matter? Let's see if I confuse myself. Let's do array underscore shift. And in this, wait a minute. You say shift, right? And then what you do is you say $var, because that's what you want, right? Let me see, $var, where is it? Right here, var. And what you want to do is remove that first one. So let's see. Boom, see how it removed red? Because it was the first one, it removes it. You could do, I don't know, what can we do? We could how about the reverse? Let's use the reverse. Now, where's the state at? State. Yeah, we'll make out. Let's go here. Let's do, let's say $state. This one says states. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip of water. It's been helping my voice. So let's do New York City, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Got that right. Florida, NC, California. Then let's echo that so we can see what it looks like. Put this here. Put that state right on here. Boom. See? New York City, blah, blah, blah. So now what I want to do is reverse it. See how you got... Oh, no. I think it's my wife calling me. I want to reverse it. So I'm going to say dollar... What is it? Dollar $V. And I'm going to say... I want to reverse... And the way you do that is you say array underscore reverse dollar state. How about if we put it over here? Let's say rev. Like that. So if you save it, boom, look at this. New York City, blah, 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 California, North Carolina, Florida, New York City. It reversed it. Now I'm using this, how about this? First of all, we have a lot of functions, array functions. I think I showed you in one of the videos when there was like all the functions. Well, not all of them, but most of them. But this was just to give you a little bit of a taste again, because people keep asking me to. I'll probably show you some more, but I want to see. I'm using a filter function, right, to filter out the odds and the even numbers by passing a callback function, like the actual what is that function? It's called array underscore filter, and that filters the values, right? So this function passes each value of the input array that you're going to be sending to the callback. Remember, the callback is like you could add a callback into a function and you can match two different. It's like depending on what the function, what are you doing with the function, but you can use a callback function and then you pass in the value to that callback function. Same idea. So what we do is we kind of go like this, move it over. And how about if we do, let's say function tests. I always, not like I always, but every time I'm giving you these examples, I kind of mess up sometimes. How about if we do that, and of course, we're going to say return, man, I'm hungry for some pizza. And then you go not, because I don't want to, right? Let's see. Should I put a space here so it'll look good? Yes. And in this situation, we're going to say $var and 1. Yeah, it's strange, but I'll show you in a second. This is going to give you like the evens. So if I said var $, where is it? Do I have it here? Okay, let's call it num, because we're using numbers. How about that? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Semicolon. Then you want to do a print, right? So you say print underscore. And then what you do is, I probably will give you the pre in a second, but we'll leave it like that for now. Within this print, I want to run this thing called array filter. So what you do is you say array underscore filter. Make sure you got your parentheses, and let's put a space here, and let's put a space here so you can see it better. right? And then you're gonna use num, this little num thing here. Put it right in here as your first argument, comma, and the name of the actual filter. Should I call this something else? It's okay. Test filter. I don't think that's a keyword. And then in here, don't forget you put it in quotes because it's a name, right? And then what happens is, let's see. First of all, let's see if it'll work. First of all, let's see if I'm spelling this right. $var. Where's this var come from? Okay, right here. $var. See, it wouldn't work if I didn't put that in there. And so you see $var, then it takes this and it compares it plus. See, this function, right? What it does, it passes the value, the input array, to the callback function. And if the callback function returns true, if the current value from that input is returning to that if it's there, right, that you have, and then the array keys are preserved, by the way. So if you filter this, so first of all, let's see what it looks like. Okay. Boom. Let's see if we could, I don't know, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's get rid of this. There you go. See how it gave me the actual one. Let me see. Damn, this looks ugly. How about if we do the pre? This is why it's good to have the pre in there. So pre formatting, and of course you have to close it up and put that in there. And this is it. Let's see. Hopefully it'll look good. And it will. Boom. There you go. See, before it looked kind of strange. This is your index, and it gave you the even numbers. Where is the actual numbers? Right here. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, doody. How about if I do this? Let's take this, move this down a bit, boom, and let's take this num, stick it all in there. You can put a space so you can see it better. So you can see it better. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I just want to see the even numbers, and what happens is you filtered it out. Inside my filter, I'm just saying var plus 1. This is weird because you do this, it just jumps over 1. Because if I took out this particular thing, man, I have a bug that's bothering me. See, it gave me the odds. I took that thing out and it gave me the odd numbers. So I'm going to filter out just the value that is true. So by invoking the function, the array as the argument, that's how this whole thing works. That's what filter. I mean, you can use it a lot, but you will. It might be something that you might need to filter something. How about if we do? Let's do another one. Let's see. Oh, by the way, you can kind of do this. Hold on 1 second. I need to do the old the old colon. All right, here it goes. You can kind of do this. By the way, you could say 0 like this, right? And then could say, remember that? With like all the examples. Then you can say 1, comma. I don't know, true. That would be like for a Boolean. Then you could say 2, remember the rocket ship, minus 1. And then you could say 3, rocket ship, no. It's not cool. No, I don't know. Do we have another one? Let me see. 4. We could do nothing, maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Comma. And how about if we do 5? And let's put. Ooh. Like this. Let's do 0, comma, and then what will be the next one? We would do 6. I don't even know if this is really going to work. You know, you can even leave this here like that. It's a strange thing, I know. Something is missing here. How about we do this? Oh no, nothing's missing. How about if I put this here, right? And then I could say filter the thing anyway. So what's your number, right? Oh yeah, this one's the one I should have kept. Let's do this one. And then in this situation, I just want to use this. We're not doing callbacks like that. And then I'll break it down to, man, can I get rid of some of this stuff here? How about we do this? 1, 2, 3. This is really the comment, but I like to add that extra one for me. Let's see, maybe I'll jump it up a bit so you can see better. Okay, see? So right here in this situation, right, it filtered it out for me. So it made full, okay, it's full. Then to true, it's true is 1. True will be 1. And of course you got your minus 1. And of course I didn't give you any more else because this is nothing. This is nothing, and this is basically nothing because it'll be 0 and 0, nothing. Filter it out for you. Why would you use this? You never know. How about if we do let's filter using a callback function and a mode flag. Like some of these things, they have these little things called flags. It's like an extra argument. So how about if we do one with, should we keep this? And what the hell, get rid of that crap. You got this, right guys? Alright, so we can get rid of this. Alright, how about if we do, so we need some line breaks. Remember the line breaks that I'm always using? Alright, how about if we do let's say an array, right? And we're gonna say A rocket 1. Then you're gonna say B rocket 2. Then you want to say C. Man, we have a bug. I don't know where it is. I keep hearing it. 3. Where's it coming from? After I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go kill it. Not like that, you know. It's a bug. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. Oh, gotta get rid of that. Need the old rocket. Then you have that 3, and then this one would be, how about D? Rocket, and we'll say 4. semicolon right here. That's good. See, now what we're going to do is we want to do a var dump. Remember the var dump? It dumps this information out for you so you can see it, but we're going to use a filter. And within the filter, we're going to use a callback function, but we're going to build a function right within that command. So if I say filter, let's do a little space here. Let's say array underscore filter, like that. Let's put a little space there. And within that filter, we're going to say, what is this, $AR. Then we're going to build it, we're going to give it a function. You know, I'm going to create a function like right here, function. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to show you that it can be done. So if you say function like this, and plus is an anonymous function, you don't need a name, right? Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to make this go down a bit. And in this function, we want to say dollar. Well, let's see. What should we call this? This is ARR. B2, and about Hoobidoo. Alright, let's see. Let's give it a, just like we did with the other one. Let's give it a name. Let's say key. And then over here, we're going to say, I want you to return $K. I can't believe it. Oh my god, it's annoying. Okay, so now that you have this, see this? This belongs to this. Let's put a little space here. This belongs to, where is it? This guy. This guy belongs to this guy. See? Holy smokes. I think it's something trapped, I guess. Alright, so let's see, what was I? That bug is really driving me nuts. So if you do this and then you do that, then within here, see this little bracket thing? Because you're still among this filter, you're going to go right here and you're going to say comma, and they're going to give it that keyword. I mean, they call it the flag. Filter underscore use key. I think I spelled that right. Man, I should have checked this. Array filter use key. Okay, let's do. I actually jump this up a little bit. Yeah. How about like this? Clean it up a bit. I might be messing this up to tell the truth. It's been a while. Let's see. BR. Yeah, I got a good memory, by the way. Some things I kind of forget, some things I don't. Maybe I should just copy this whole thing. And we'll change it. Let's see. Whoa. Let's say Control C. Let's paste it. Looks like it's gonna rain. Alright, so let me see. We got that. We got that function. Now, in this particular case, we're gonna use $V. Why not? And we're gonna say K equals to B. And you remember how we used to use or and on some of the conditions? How about this? Check this out. So I could say A, V, for and or B. I can't believe this. D. Let's see. How would I use this? Well, there is a thing called both. Let's see. I might have to look this up. Next time I'll have the. Let's see. This looks a little confusing, but when I'm trying to var dump, I'm going to dump this. I'm going to run a filter within the dump. Within the filter, I'm going to send them this array. And of course, you got your callback, and it's gonna read each one. Oh my God, it's driving me nuts. Boom, there you go. See, does it look good to you? Should I break it down with the, what the hell? See, in this particular case, I want to say, oh look, it's B. You saw the B, filter out, B happens to be B right there, right? And it gave it to me. It says, oh, it is an integer and it's a 2. And it's actually the array 1 because this is 0, 1 really in truth. Even though we're using associative array, it's still a 0 and 1. Alright, so then in this particular case, what I did was I'm going to use both. I'm going to check out or this. And of course, it broke it down for you. It says B is a 2, and then D, it's a 4. Why would you do this? Don't know. I just thought you could use this. I don't hardly do this, but one day I was experimenting and read some stuff, play around with it, and this is what I got. There's another thing called the array unique. Should we keep this? Let's keep it for now. And it's used to remove like duplicate values from an array. Like the keys are preserved, right? So so when let's say if you got an array with A, and then BC, like that, A, BC, you got 2 A's. This will break it down for you. So yeah, this is takes out that extra A, but it preserves it, okay? So the keys are preserved, and what it does is it sorts the value, you know, treat it as a string at first, and then it keeps that first key that's encountered for every value. Let me show you. So does not mean that the key of the first related value from the unsorted array will be kept, okay? But let me see. Should I put it here? Let's say we do fruits. Which reminds me, I have a little bit of watermelon in my refrigerator. Alright. We're going to use the array keyword. Semicolon. Now we're going to say, within this, we're going to say orange. Bad construction outside. Apple, they broke the sidewalks. Just trying to make this complex expensive. It's already expensive. Banana. Oops. Let me see. Orange, banana. How about cherry? I love cherries, but you can't eat them. I'm on keto because I gained a lot of weight at one point, and not that it was too sloppy, but I got into keto and lost 100 pounds. But I'm still lifting. That's what happens when you work on computers all day. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we do the pre. Let's do the pre. Why not? Let's echo this. Let's do pre. Let's do the old print R to print the arrays. Sorry. Why? Semicolon, and let's echo this, and this. That's the closing tags. Did I spell that right? Something is not right here. Oh yeah, that's why. Wait a minute. This apple, banana. Oh, this is why. Boom. Then here, what we're going to do is we're going to say the fruit. Let's copy this fruitless. Put it in here. Let's save and play it. Let me play it. Run it. Here's your bananas, blah, 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 blah. So what I want to do is I want to say, oh, see, by the way, see how we have 2 apples? I mean, did I spell that right? I didn't spell that wrong. That's different bananas. Let's do this. Because sees it. Okay, here it goes, the 2 bananas, right? So now what I want to do is I want to do the unique. I'm going to say, oh, give me something, get rid of the duplicates, basically. It's basically what it's saying. Okay, say unique, semicolon. Maybe we'll do this too. You know something, I got so much space here. Let's get rid of that space, let's get rid of that space. Let's copy this, put it right in here. Let's do the results of it. Stick that sucker right in there. Maybe it's just the bugs outside the window, I don't know. And now within here, we want the list. Right? Because that's what you want to check. And so when you go like this to run it, remember you have the 2 bananas? Boom, see? It got, let's go here. I don't think it'll do it. How about if we just... who cares? See how we got rid of it? They got banana and then this banana. Now you got orange, apple, banana, and cherry. See the uniqueness. It took that out. You know something? We might have to just clean this out a little bit. Let's get rid of all this. Let's keep those guys. I must have spelled something wrong. What did I do? Oh, of course, we got rid of the bananas. Let's push this back. Let's get rid of this, 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 this. Okay. Boom. Oh, that's my chair. Now we have another thing called array underscore diff function that compares values of 2 array and returns the difference. Ooh, this is gonna be. How would I do this? Studio. I guess we could just create one. What the heck? Let me see. $A1. Let's say array. How about we just keep it as a. I like that better anyway. Then we're gonna say $A2. And in here we're gonna put in. I was gonna make a lemon pound cake. Maybe I'll do it. What time is it? Ooh. Let me see. We do A. And let's do red, comma, and let's do B, and this would be green, comma, and then there's C, comma, boom, 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 purple. Yeah, that's good enough. About D, we would do, what color that we need to use? Yellow, how about that? Yellow. Let's see, so we got boo, 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 and then in this situation, we're going to say E. So we're going to say E, blue, comma, then we're going to say F, green, oh no, we already have green, orange, comma, and then we'll do G. Oh, G. Okay, and we'll say black. There you go, A and B. So what we want to do is the difference. So basically, if I had you know, no, this ain't gonna work because it's not gonna give you. What I'm looking for is, let me see, that green is this the difference, get it? Purple, right? And that's it. So it looks at this and says, oh, what's the difference? So we're gonna say dollar. Oh my god, the bug is really driving me nuts. Array underscore div, like that. And then what I do is I'll take this first one, use it as the first argument, then take the second variable and use that as the second one, and then you say echo. That's not echo. Print underscore R semi. Let's see. All right. Boom, yellow. Get it? That's the difference. You got two arrays. Of course, the keys could be different. Doesn't matter. It's just the value. So what happens is, oh yeah, it's that first one has red. Yes, it does. Does it have green? Yes, it does. Does it have purple? Yes, it does. But it doesn't have. There's no yellow here. That is the difference, and this is why you get yellow. There's another one too. It's called a slice. Let's take this whole thing out. I'm gonna need this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will. Let's see. I want to slice it up. So we're gonna say $A equals. Let's use that one. We'll just use this one. One of them. We'll use one of them, and then we want to slice it. So what you do is you print R. Matter of fact, why did I get rid of that? Hold up. Okay, let's get rid of this. And in here we're going to use slice array slice, and we're going to say, let me share what the first one, the second one gets. Put it in here. Wait a minute. And I'm going to slice it in. See, the array has a string keys. Let me see, we have that. The return arrays, okay. That's what that is. And then you say comma, and I'm going to break it down in two. So then what happens is, when you print it out, will it print it out nicely? Probably not. Let's see. Boom. Slice the second one. See how it says purple? Where is it? Purple and yellow. Purple and yellow. What happens is it went from 2. So it says 0, 1. It took this 1 and 2. Take this out from this, because remember, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2 and 3. So it says please slice it from 2. So they'll go here and says, oh, we're keeping these two guys, but we're going to slice this whole thing out of the picture. And that's what that is. And that's why you got purple and yellow. Well, guys, oh yeah, there's one more. I think we could kind of use, what is it? The search. Let me see. There is something I was doing. We could say, let me see. We'll use this one. and I want to search it. So I can say echo, right, array underscore search, and then you can say like this, and then it says, oh, I want to search, let's say I want to search green, and I want to give it the variable, I mean the array, which is a variable, but it's an array. Let's see, we'll bring this, you know something, let's do, I think might get the space anyway. Damn it. It gave me F, why would it do that? Oh, you know why? Because it is. Right here, look. I want you to search green, and it gave me the actual key, which is F. You see? So I said, if I would have said red, save it, you get E because it's E, right here, and I'm using that one. If I did 1 and use yellow, it's a weird color though, I'm going to use it in art. Oh, D, because it's D. Well, reached the end, and if you enjoyed this video and you learn more about arrays, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. This really will help my channel grow. Until next time, a good night